How did fatherhood impact your career?
Yeah, it's like a superpower because it kind of just like cleaned out every like negative thoughts and every, like unuseful situations that I would put myself in. Like if I mess up, he's affected now, not just me.
Yes. As a super successful manager, executive, and as a father, what advice would you give to other rap dads who have kids who are trying to get into the industry?
See, I just gave away the whole sauce.
Good. Track.
Yo,
Welcome to Rap Dads, man.
what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm amazing, man. I'm amazing. I'm glad to be sitting across from you. I feel like you're the first rapper turned executive that I've had on the show.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm curious and interested in extracting some wisdom on a lot of different levels. But let's start off with your family. Tell me about your kids, how many you got, all that stuff.
I got two, you know what I'm saying? My son and my daughter. But you know what I'm saying, I also like raised my son mom's daughter as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like has mine, and I was in her life since she was 3 years old. So
Word.
so three.
So 3 total.
Right.
So where were you in your life when you became a father?
I was a little bit late. See, I don't know if it's late because of this era generation. I don't know if it's
Right.
early. Yeah, I don't know. But like, well, I just turned 30.
Okay.
So, you know what
So
I'm
you
saying?
was
I
late.
really, yeah. So that is late. Okay, cool. So
Listen,
that's
I was
late.
going to high school. My brother had a kid, and all 3 of us was going to school together. Me, my brother, and his son. So we was 18, 17. So 30, my God.
Yeah, so hey, so at 30 for sure.
That's what's up.
I was in my career. I was already in a good place financially too,
Oh.
and already like I had my career already placed out. So I guess I wasn't in a place of like, what am I doing?
Right.
It was more of a place like, okay, cool. This is the new experience. That was the not crisis, but that was the like, okay, this is different.
Yes. No, I love that because a lot of times we definitely operate from crisis. Like, holy shit. It's like, what am I going to do? I got a kid on the way.
Yeah,
Shit. No, that's
I
brilliant.
was in a good place. Great.
I love
place.
that. How did fatherhood impact your career?
It made it special, like, because now it's like, oh wow, like I'm not just doing this for me. So it just makes you think smarter and just more efficient. It's honestly, it's like a superpower.
That part.
Yeah, it's like a superpower because it kind of just like cleaned out every like negative thoughts and every, like unuseful situations that I would put myself in. Like, no, I can't. Now I got some. Yeah. If I mess up, he's affected now, not just me.
Yes.
Or she's affected, not just me. So
No, I love that. I mean, yeah. I've never heard it described as a superpower, but that is 100%.
your kids make you feel like you could do anything, and they look at you like you could do anything. You're their superhero. So
Come on.
facts.
Yeah, it's like the fatherhood, like spidey sense or awareness.
Yeah.
Of like immediately you like a bullshit detector goes up, like all of the heightened, things happen. That's dope. That's a great way to
Facts.
to think about it. Now, personally, on a personal level, did it impact you at all personally, like with the type of man you were before you were a father and then who you are after?
I mean, in that way, it affected my time more than anything because, like you said earlier, like I wouldn't really be cautious of my time, of what I'm doing or who I'm doing it with, because I just be in grind mode. So I would think everything's part of the grind. So now when it's like, after having my kids, it's more like, okay, you know what? Instead of being at this place that's not really grind mode because it's not lucrative or it's not going to be a good business move, I'd rather just spend time with my kids.
Word. As a super successful manager, executive, and as a father, what advice would you give to other rap dads who have kids who are trying to get into the industry?
First you gotta like make sure it's authentic. Like whatever your child is doing, it's them. It's
Word.
not them trying to be what they see or what they hear.
Right.
Because then it just get tossed in the ocean of music, right? So, and if you're gonna actually dedicate time to anything, especially music, like first make sure it's authentic, because then it's always your true self, and it could develop or evolve. But what it is right now. Let that be what's being
Dope.
put out, because anything else is gonna get either chewed or exposed.
100%.
So it's like you might as well be yourself.
What are some pitfalls or some things that rap dads should know to kind of look out for when their kids are starting to get into the entertainment industry?
just the perception of like the drugs and stuff like that. Like even if it's doing it or talking about it, just being aware, because that's another thing in this industry that's like a line. And now being a father, you just wanting to make sure your child is avoiding certain things, because some of those is what leads to what you be seeing a lot of music artists overdose, right?
Yes.
So that's a big concern, even on my end. Like, I just definitely pay attention to that, just signs of that, just as much as you're paying attention to the signs of music.
Word. No, that's a great point. And I feel like one of like my fatherhood tricks with music is when I'm listening to music with my kids and some of these themes come up that would maybe be a weird, difficult conversation to have, whether it be drugs or sex or any of those things. When it comes up in the music, it kind of brings it up and brings it to the surface, and we can have a conversation about it. So I feel like that's a great opportunity for you to be listening to the music that your kids are making and the themes that they're talking about, and like diving in on that.
Right.
Like, yo, what do you know about this? How have you been around this, involved in this, whatever. And that's a great way to kind of tap in without being, invasive.
And it ties into the first part where I was saying, like, make sure you're training your child to be authentic.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If they're being authentic and then they're talking about this, so
that's what.
But if they're making up stories and they're talking about this, you're not gonna know which one it is.
Word.
So it's a 1-2 combo. See, I just gave away the whole sauce.
Good. Have you put any thought to your kids trying to get into this game? Or maybe you've seen some like inkling of...
I think all of them.
Oh, word?
Yeah, all of them show the signs, especially with me being around music a lot.
Yes.
Their speakers, their studio equipment. It's there's certain things as a kid you're just seeing, and they're always interacting with it, either from watching the TV or on YouTube and hearing them singing or doing that. Like, okay, yeah, like all my kids have an interest in that. Yeah.
How do you nurture that, or how do you foster that?
That's a good question. Maybe you could tell me how to answer, from your experience.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great combo. So when I saw something like interest, then me or my wife would like start immediately like looking online for like classes. So my son loved EDM music when that was like really hot. And so we're like, okay, he likes EDM. So my wife found like Apple has these free classes at big Apple stores where they teach you how to use GarageBand to make music. Well, we all have Macs, so we would take him to the Apple store. He would use GarageBand. GarageBand turned into Fruity Loops, FL Studio, FL Studio.
Producer.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Then he became a producer. Then we got him a DJ set. And like just play with it, like see what it is. And then he started DJing in high school. He was DJing his parties at his high school, and then now he's in college for music business, but there because of the music that he's made. So like what we did was we saw the interest, we exposed them to
different parts.
Yes, different parts, and it being bigger than just an interest. It's like, oh, you like this? Then what about this? Oh, you didn't really like that. Oh,
that's smart. Yeah.
That was the route that we took. And then we also like kind of watched for their feedback. Like we didn't just go. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear some dads are like, my son is 6 months old, but he can throw a spiral. So I'm gonna put him in. It's like, relax, bro. The dude is 6 months old. Like maybe they're not gonna be interested in it.
Yeah.
When down the line. And my sons all started out in hip hop because that's the music that predominates our household. And so they were rap. They were making rap records at first, And then 5 years into that, they were like, we don't want to rap anymore. We don't want to do that anymore. It's like, cool. Well, what are we going to do now? And then they all got guitars and they started making rock music. And now that's the lane that they're on. So I also, as a rap dad, wanted them to be rappers.
Yeah.
But like, it ain't in my life, it's theirs. So you also have to know when to fall back.
Yeah, facts.
And let them continue to mature, because to your point, I wanted this to be authentic to them.
Yeah.
And it's their music that they're making. It's not my music that they're making. So those were some of the things that I noticed. But setting them up for opportunities and then watching and evaluating how they take it.
Right.
That was something that was,
Because messing with me, I'm gonna put you in that sport until you ride out, or put you in the CS. So that's dope. I'm gonna start applying some of that. Just to see what they like.
Yeah, man. And another thing that I had to learn was not to get attached to the outcome.
Okay.
Because another thing is, like, with me, I don't want anything to come between my relationship with my kids as their father.
No, facts.
You know what I mean? So wherever the
That's the
music
most
may
important.
go, that's the most important thing. I don't want to force you somewhere and then we got issues. You don't want to be around me, or I can't tell you anything because I've created friction.
No, facts.
So,
and you are the parent, so.
And at the end of the day, that's really my job.
Right.
Is to be
the parent.
All right, last thing. We're going to play a game called First and Last.
Okay.
So, for your first memory of fatherhood.
First memory. See, I suck at memories because I try to not to be married to no memories and make new memories every day.
I love
Sound
that.
cliche, but that's really how I live.
I love that.
And it sucks because it's so much great memories.
I mean, yeah. No.
But
what's the latest memory that?
Going to a concert.
Okay.
Yeah. With my kid, like, it's just to see how exciting, like, they was so in it, like they was ready to go on the stage.
That's amazing.
So that's when, like, one of those traits were saying, like, okay, they want to not just watch it, but they might feel like they want to do it too. Yeah,
that's ill. Last gift you gave one of your kids?
A Disney World trip.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's a big gift.
Yeah, that's a big gift.
People don't realize.
For such a small, amazing person.
Word.
Yeah.
People don't realize how that's huge.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a what do you have a favorite memory?
Yeah. Like the ride that was going up and stuff like that. It was just, most kids would have been like, maybe like scared, like just the way it was, just like being super like attentive to it, just like, oh, this is fun. Like,
right,
oh, wow, okay, like ain't no fear, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that was dope to see. Like, okay, so it's like she one of the ones that could She might climb 100 feet tall for it and just be like, look, I'm good. I'm over here.
Yeah, I feel like it's always the girls though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
Girls are the fearless ones.
Yeah, facts.
The boys are like, oh, about this. This is crazy.
Right.
This is crazy. All right. Do you have a memory of a first word, or like seeing your kid experience something for the first time?
Yeah, I remember when my oldest daughter recorded like a song for the first time, and she heard her voice on the speaker. She's like, "Oh, that's me. That's how I sound."
That's dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's a great first. How old was she? She's only 8 now.
Right. That was like 6.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we on the same time.
Yeah.
We on the same time. Last time you had to apologize to one of your kids, and why?
Last time I had my son, only because he just kept on asking for milk. And just like, bro, boy was like, bro, stop asking for milk. Like, you put like, ain't taking no for an answer. And and I realized, like, you know what, bro? It's just like, if you want like something, like, he literally can't reach for it.
Right.
So he's not trying to be what I'm saying? He's just
right.
So I was like, my bad. Give him the milk and stuff. It was
That's
cool.
what's up.
So I just got to be more like conscious, like, he can't literally reach to the fridge. Right? That's why he's
get it himself.
For the milk.
Right. No, I mean, I love that. That's such a fatherhood thing, like having those revelations or those moments where you're like, yo, why am I tripping?
Right.
Clearly, this person can't do.
You know, I was on a
anything
call.
wrong.
I'm on a, business.
Word.
Like, yo, hold on, give me a second for this.
Word.
Like, all right, hold on. And he really wasn't giving me no seconds.
Nah,
like,
nah.
Like, bro, chill, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
you ain't supposed to be having milk.
That's hysterical.
Nah, it's just fun.
All right, the first time you noticed your personality in one of your kids, good or bad?
The first time, see, I kind of noticed my personality on all of them because they see me on the phone so much, and they every time they get a chance to get my phone, it's I'm like, okay, yeah. It's like they just think it's so regular because I be one hand them phone. What I ain't gonna lie, if my phone could be glued to my, it would. You know what I'm saying? So they just always see me on the phone, and I'm
Word.
like, even with phones, I really be holding my phone still. Like I ain't too much of a headphone person.
Okay.
It be slipping out. So I usually have my phone on speaker or something like that.
Right.
So they just always think, you know,
Yo, that's funny.
they're gonna be little businessmen and women's.
Already.
Right.
What's the last meal you cooked?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't cooked in a minute. Dang. I've been on the road. I've been traveling for about like 7 months.
Well, what's your go-to? Like, if you had to cook something for your kids, what are you cooking?
Does put in the oven count, or I gotta actually make it from scratch?
No, it counts. It's
Because
still
I'm a breakfast person.
okay.
I can cook any breakfast they want.
Same. That's
But-
that's
right.
the meal. of
Eggs,
fathers.
sausage, bacon, waffles,
Yes.
pancakes, smoothies, milk, juice, whatever. I got it. You know what I'm saying? But anything else when it comes to like dinner and stuff like that, I can't really cook. But I can order anything you want though.
There you go. As long as it get here on the plate and it's hot,
No, fast.
it's a win.